What's up, guys? Lance the Obscure Movie Guy coming to you once again, and today is going to be a fun-filled video. Going to be going over something absolutely ridiculous, and you can thank my good buddy Louie for putting me up to this. So, long story short, I know you guys have heard me talk about the mustache and the beard before, especially in the last video I did two videos ago I think it was, but my buddies Louie and Junior. So over the holidays, I wasn't able to do a whole lot because of my living situation. And again, it wasn't a bad living situation. I want to make that very clear to the people that were taking care of me and my family. Just didn't have a lot of time, a lot of people in the house, a lot of stuff going on. Plus it's the holidays and they're always really busy anyways. Regardless, Louie found a movie that I had wanted to see very badly on Tubi, which I love Tubi. It's a great streaming platform. You guys should check it out. But he found Thankskilling in the holiday section. He watched it. He talked about it in his last video. Was not very impressed by the movie. Really couldn't find any redeeming qualities in the movie, so he kind of put me up to if there was something that I could find about the movie that was worth it, that I should talk about it. So this is in direct response to my buddy Louie. Thankskilling is something that I wanted to watch. And today we are going to go over it in all of its glory because it is fantastic. I don't know what Louie was talking about when he said this wasn't a good movie. This movie is a lot of fun, and it is a stupid movie. There's no doubt about it, but it's a lot of fun. So let's get into it. Let's see and hear what this movie is all about. Thankskilling is a 2007 American horror comedy film written and directed by Jordan Downey, co-written by Brad Schultz, Tony Wilson, Grant Yaffe, and Kevin Stewart. It's about 5 college students, Kristen, Johnny, Ali, Billy, and Darren, who head home for Thanksgiving with their families, and their car overheats. So Kristen calls her father, who is the local sheriff in Crawlburg, and this forces the 5 students to camp out for the night. And as they're setting up, Darren tells the folktale of Feathercloud, a Native American shaman who was dishonored by hedonistic pilgrim Chuck Langston, one of Billy's ancestors. The outraged Feathercloud used necromancy to create Turkey, and that's Turkie, who is said to appear every 505 years to slaughter all the Caucasians that he encounters. So there you have a fairly ridiculous premise for the movie, but in all good horror comedies, there really isn't a very good story or tagline to go along with it. The movie is absurd. Turkey is essentially a hand puppet, but I think it has to be noted that this movie was made on a $3,500 budget. So it falls into the category of independent films with a very low budget. But this isn't a movie that's made to be anything but a stupid good time. It's rude, it's crude, it's raunchy, dirty jokes. One of the taglines on the DVD literally is boobs in the first second, which actually does happen. Turkey's chasing a pilgrim through the woods in like 1621 and kills her, and to which he yells, "Nice tits, bitch. Nice tits, bitch," as he's killing her. So, it's a ridiculous movie. It's not necessarily meant to be a good one. I could see why Louie didn't enjoy it. But this is definitely like full-blown drunk college humor type movie. And Louie, I think, is a little above that. And I don't mean that like in a snotty way. Like Louie, he actually likes good movies, good shows, good books. If you've ever watched any of his videos or have visited themustacheandthebeard.com and read any of their blogs or anything like that, they have actual taste in things. So this is a tasteless movie. Ridiculous, gratuitous violence, nudity, jokes. It's not good, but it's a hilariously great time, and I would recommend it to anybody. But wait, there's more. There's Thankskilling 3 to talk about. And yes, I say 3. It is the only franchise that I know of that completely skips 2 to go to 3. Let's find out about that. Thankskilling 3 is a 2012 action horror comedy that follows the foul-mouthed villain Turkey as he is back hacking his way to find the last copy of Thankskilling 2, which has landed in the hands of a group of disturbingly crude puppets. Sorry, having a hard time talking. The death toll rises as Turkey carves through the likes of Flois, the rapping grandma, Rhonda, the bisexual space worm, Yomi, who is a puppet in search of her mind, and their equally ridiculous friends who all have traveled through fantastical settings such as Featherworld and Turkey Hell. With the guidance of Uncle Donnie, the wig-wearing inventor of the Pluckmaster 3000, Jefferson, the head of security at Thanksgiving Land, and a wise Turkey, the gatekeeper to the Featherworld, our collection of raunchy characters hope to fend off the murderous rampage of Turkey, all while trying to help Yami find her mind. Again, it's another absolutely ridiculous movie, packed full of just the same type of humor and raunchiness as the first one. Now, this one came out in 2012, skipped over the second one. Obviously, they are in search of Thankskilling 2 in Thankskilling 3. But this one was actually done on a $112,000 budget that was provided to them through a Kickstarter campaign. So clearly there was enough of a following for the first film that people wanted to see a second/third one and actually helped put the money up for it. And again, absolutely ridiculous. College humor. It's a great time to sit back, drink a 12-pack, and watch something completely ridiculous with your friends. It's something you would definitely see in the dorm room setting of a college campus. And again, I can see why Louis wouldn't be a fan of it. Me personally, this is the type of obscure bullcrap that I love to watch. I would put this in the same class as Lamageddon, the Velocipaster. I've talked about that in a previous film, or a previous video. So this is right up my alley. But wouldn't you know it, there's more to this story, believe it or not. Guys, you'd never believe it, but it had such a cult following that they actually made a musical to this called Thankskilling the Musical, which was created by Jeff Thompson, Jordan Mann, and David Eck, and premiered in Seattle in 2013. Then it had an off-Broadway showing in 2014 at the Producers Club as a part of the Festival of the Offensive. They also had showings in Atlanta, Georgia in 2015, Columbus, Ohio in 2016, and then they had a showing at the 2017 Orlando International Fringe Theater Festival. So, yeah, there's a musical. So there you have it, the Thankskilling franchise. 2 movies, a musical with multiple showings, ridiculous kill count, gratuitous violence, nudity, and yeah, all done with puppets. Which I've talked about puppets on this channel before, so be sure to check out some of my other videos. So, Louis, my good friend, I thought this was absolutely hilariously awesome. And it is right up my alley for some of the obscure nonsense that I thoroughly enjoy watching. However, in your defense, you do have better taste than I do in movies. Hands down, no doubt about it. But that's my take on it. Guys, like, subscribe, and comment to the YouTube channel. I hope you guys check this out. Again, it was found on Tubi in the holiday section during Thanksgiving. I doubt it's still there since we're well past that at this point, but be sure to check it out. Like, subscribe, and comment to the YouTube channel. Share the video. Check out some of my older stuff, and I will catch you guys in the next one.